Hi guys, thanks for joining me today. In this video I'd like to go over a step-by-step guide of how to use the FBA multi-tool. So the very first thing you'll need to do is once you receive your email, you need to head over to the Chrome Web Store to download your app. You will need Google Chrome to do this, so head over to the Chrome Store and there will be a link in the email, or you can type in FBA multi-tool and just click add to Chrome. Add extension, it should just pop up. Yeah, right, it's added now. Okay, so the next thing you need to do to activate the Chrome extension, you need to head over to any Amazon listing page. So we'll go, I've got one loaded up, let me just reload that. There we go. This is where you'll enter the code. This code you would have received in email. So just go ahead and enter your code. I'm going to pause the video now to enter my code. Okay, I've entered my code. And you can see this all opens up now. So the next thing you will need to do is to log into your Seller Central. This will give you access to the hazmat and restriction checker. This is personal to each account, so you need to be logged in, otherwise we wouldn't be able to pull the data. So go ahead and log into your Amazon Seller Central. Once you've logged in, just refresh the page. There we go. Now, the first part you'll see at the top here is, can I list this? So this will check your account and make sure you're not restricted in any brands or categories. Okay, so you'll know straight away if you can sell this item. Underneath that you'll see check hazmat. You can put this is on automated now, you can turn that on and off. You can either click the button, or I have it set up to automated. As you can see, there's no hazmat restriction on this item, so you know this is a good item, you're safe to sell it. Underneath that, on the right side here, we've got a percentage tab. This just gives you an indication of how the item is ranked. As you can see, this is in the nearly 90,000 rank there, so that's in the top 10%. It just gives you a quick indication. You can quickly check that. Or on the left here we have sales data, which pops open, and we've got a Keepa graph in here. This will show you the top 10 sellers underneath. So at the minute there's only one prime seller on there. On the right up here, if you click this, it will take you to the Keepa page itself. So you get the interactive Keepa chart. There is another way about that. You can actually click on this and that'll do the same. Underneath this we have the FBA calculator. This is a bit more advanced than your normal FBA calculator. It has a little bit more information. You'll be able to get the profit margins, which most calculators don't do, and the break-even price, which I don't think any other calculator does this. This is a feature we added. So you can go ahead and you can type whatever you want into there, your buy price, and it'll quickly pop up with the profit, the ROI, profit margin, and the break-even price. You'll also have the EFN estimator. So if you're selling in the European network, you will need to turn this on because the fees are a lot more. As you can see, on that item it's now gone into red, there's no profit. So be sure to check that if you are selling in the European market. We have quite a few settings set up here. Fee adjustment, profit adjustment, fixed prep fees, fixed transit costs, So if you want to add like materials on, if you're using a prep center, you can add fees on for that. If you want to add on the transit cost, the courier, so all that can be added on and covered. The EFN fee can be adjusted. Fixed inbound shipping per kilogram, and we've got the VAT set at 20% at default. You can change that, or you can remove that. In the US they don't get charged VAT, so that won't work on there. This is for the US. You get charged sales taxes, so you can change that. Oh, wrong page, sorry. Underneath the calculator then we have all the EU marketplaces. Again, this won't be displayed on the US version, this is just for the UK version. So we've got the Germany, France, Spain and Italy marketplaces. So it'll quickly tell you the price in euro and pounds and the rank. So if you click the symbol, it will take you to that page then. Over on the left we have the private label detector. So there's 3 circles and you'll get green if it's safe, orange if you need to investigate the item yourself a little bit further, and red would be to avoid, stay away. So green obviously is safe. If you get orange, just dig a little deeper. Make sure, because this only has one seller on it, that is why it's come up orange. So you would have to go and check to make sure other sellers have been on the item. Make sure this seller here isn't the brand itself. But the private label detector should actually check for that. So if this was Mega Bloks actually selling the item, it would come up red. So I mean, you just have to look a bit deeper and see what's going on with that. To the right of that we've got the estimated sales. At the minute you'd have to click the button, but by the end of the month the button won't be there, so that'll automatically display. You can do that and it'll bring up the sales. Underneath then we have the store URL. This is the export feature. Now if I pop over to the settings, so you'd set up the export feature. First off, you will click the export button and it will ask you to link your Google account. You have to make sure at the top of your browser that you're actually logged into the browser of the email you're going to use, otherwise it won't work. You can then put your Google Sheets URL in here, put in the order of the information you'd like to export. So once you've put in the store URL, or where you've bought it basically, and click export, all that information will then just automatically go to your Google Sheets URL. So that's a little nifty feature there, and it will save you a lot of time when it comes to transferring information. So if you find any good deals, you don't want to be there typing in each field. It'll take, it takes a couple of minutes. With this it takes seconds. So I think we're about there. So we have this Keepa chart underneath. This is just a quick glance Keepa chart we use just to see if the item's any good, really. You can toggle that on and off if you want it, it's up to you, but it's a good little feature, and you can just click on that and it will bring up the Keepa page. I think that's about everything. We are bringing out new content every month. We've got a big update plan for this month, so end of September you will see some new stuff, and I will update you on the new feature then. So thanks for watching and goodbye.